Hello everyone, this is Steve with the Free Bullion Investment Guide. Today is July 20th and I'm doing a review and outlook for silver. This is silver's 4-hour chart, and to quickly review last week's video, I had shown you this rising expanding wedge. It is a negative pattern. I expected the price of silver really to continue to trade inside the pattern, but I stated that if it does break down below it, I didn't expect it to fall that much. I expected it to move more sideways. Clearly, that's not what happened. Really, since from day one on Monday, the 15th, the price of silver just shot up in price. It moved more than $1 in price last week, which hasn't been seen in silver's market for at least a year. I think I dated it back to December of 2017 was the last time that we saw silver move up over $1 in 1 week. And it shot up all the way to Friday midday to 1660, and then profit takers came in and sold off it a bit down to 1620. But either way, I did not see this breakout coming, but I did go back and look to see if anybody in the industry did, and I found two articles that did where people in the industry did say that they were looking for something along these lines to happen. And one came from, sorry to have it down there at the bottom there, this is GoldMoney from Alistair McLeod. He wrote a good article about a whale is accumulating silver futures, and he basically, it was dated, excuse me for all the up and down there, it's dated July 11th, so he saw this pretty good ways ahead of time. But the last, let me see here, last paragraph here, it says if China is the whale in the market, he thinks that China is the one that's buying up the futures. But anyways, I'll have a link to this article down in the description below. Then discovery could be a very painful process for them being the other futures holders, and I believe the shorts is who he's talking about, but I'm really not quite sure. I read it last week, and so anyways, I just saw this at the end of the article and I wanted to show it to you. But he said its unfolding could be dramatic, which is what I think we're seeing now, likely to coincide with the next move up in gold. Now, it didn't really coincide with the next move up in gold. Gold went down most of, early last week. This is Monday's and Tuesday's movement in gold, and then Wednesday, it moved up. It consolidated a little bit on Wednesday, and Thursday it continued to rise, but then profit takers came in on Friday and sold off. As we can see, silver did not do that. It just rose every day of last week. And the other site that I found that was showing that a breakout was going to happen was SRSrocco report, where Steve St. Angelo wrote this article. I've been following him for years. I follow most of his stuff. He started out, as far as with writing articles, he started writing articles for Silver Doctors before he started SRSrocco report. But before that, I don't know where he was writing. But he goes into this article, and his analysis is on technical analysis, but it was on the monthly charts. And I haven't looked that much into the monthly charts for silver. I do regularly for Bitcoin, and I once in a while will look at them for other assets. But Bitcoin, in my videos, I always go over Bitcoin's monthly chart. I haven't done that much in silver, and I probably should start to take more of a notice of that. Because of this breakout, and I clearly didn't see it. But I will also have a description, a link down in the description below to Steve St. Angelo's article here. And also, when you read it, you'll see that he really wanted to say that a breakout is coming, but with technical analysis, it can really move either way, which is what he showed here in this chart. And that's why I believe he showed the question mark, but I think he really wanted to put a period there. Anyways, to get back to the outlook for silver, I'm actually going to take away all patterns for silver for the week to come. What I usually do when we see a breakout move like this is I step back and I take a look at what's going to happen, see what lines take shape, and that's what I'm going to do for the week to come. I'm going to see what trend lines take form, but we should see a reduction in price, some consolidation, profit taking, however you want to call it. The RSI is clearly showing that silver is oversold, as well as the MACD. So we should see it come down in price. How much? I would pay attention to the support levels here. I'd really be surprised if it stayed at 1620. I would expect it to come down to either $16 or 1570, or quite honestly, maybe all the way down to 1555. But then we should see another bounce to the upside. But really, that's what I'm just going to sit back and see what happens. If a clear pattern shows up by Wednesday, I'll post another video about that pattern, whether it's positive or negative, and we can go from there. Or if not, I will just post another video next weekend. So that's it for this week. I thank you for your time. Take care, and God bless.